So let's take the top 10 selling medicines in the United States. They work. We have enough data. We can say with quite a lot of confidence that if you take one large group of people and you give them these drugs and you take another large group and you give them a placebo, then the people who take the drugs, they're more likely to do better with whatever condition they have. We know that. This is
gold
solid
standard.
knowledge.
It's been revealed in
standard.
Double-blind randomized control trials.
Absolutely, as robust as knowledge comes in this field. So, okay, we know these things work. How likely are they to work for you when you next take them? Amongst those top 10, these are the top 10, I repeat, they have a lot of people's confidence. They've been through all the trials, the doctor who prescribes them, the physician who says, take this, they believe in them. Well, it ranges from about 1 in 4. So 1 in 4, the people who take these things are actually going to show an improvement against the measure that we say marks improvement, all the way to about 1 in 25, meaning 24 out of 25 times, these things that work don't work. Now, this is a little head spinning to say that things that genuinely work most of the time do not work. If your car didn't start 24 out of 25 times, you'd take it to the junkyard, But these are drugs which we can say work. Now, I say this just to give a sense of the scale, the proportions that we're talking about when people say we have enough data, we have enough regularity. So we can have a huge amount of regularity at the very big scale when we're looking at the differences between huge populations, which can be almost useless at a level of individual predictability. The same thing actually applies with a problem like cancer and smoking. If you take two countries, hypothetically, in one of them everybody smokes and in the other nobody smokes, you're going to see a big difference in the amount of lung cancer and other cancers in the smoking country. And you're going to be able to conclude from that, well, it looks like smoking probably has a lot to do with this. On the other hand, if you focus just in the country where everybody smokes, and you say, okay, now how predictive is smoking of cancer? It's not predictive at all, because some people get it and some people don't. In other words, you're at a level of pure luck. Now, I say that, and a lot of physicians will get really antsy. They're going to say, you can't call cancer luck. There's a clear cause. And there is, until you try and understand it at the individual level. And then there is a large element of luck. These things are not one or the other. They are both. They are both luck and they are determined. And those things operate in tandem at different scales. We can observe them at different scales. We can observe one at the population level. We have to resort to the other at the individual level, because there's no other way of explaining it. You have a whole population where everyone smokes the same number of cigarettes. Some people get cancer, some people don't. You have to acknowledge some element of luck. Now, I get into trouble for saying this, but I can say that while at the same time firmly believing that smoking causes cancer. And people say, you can't have it both ways, but you can. You can have regular, clear knowledge at the probabilistic scale, like your economists, we think we know enough, and you can have complete confusion at the individual level. And it's that's your hidden half in those cases. It's how reliably can it tell you in the next instance, when you next want to use this knowledge, will it work? You might find actually that your data is less useful than you thought maybe it would be.